Hi guys, pardon me, this is a nice little Yard Machines 3.5 or 4 horsepower Briggs Classic, and that's the gas I got out of it. That's just illegal, isn't it? I don't even think it's two-stroke fuel. I don't know what it is, but they say it won't run. Okay, that's just step one. So, Yard Machines. 158cc, I'm not sure about that. It's a Briggs & Stratton Classic. 5 foot-pounds torque something or other, but I call that a 3.5 to 4 horsepower engine. Thanks. Okay, I don't know if people are playing tricks on me or what. Look at this. It's pure oil. But is that the gas they were running? I don't know. Let's try and make it sputter. It's cold. Another issue. Okay, let's just pour a little fuel down here and see if we can make it sputter. That should do it. That's not much, but it should work. I don't know how good the cable is. Okay, well now we can go to step 2. Clean the floor. So there was oil all the way through it, guys. Look at that. So I know I'm going to have to sweep up the floor. But that's okay, it's going to run. Furnace alert. Alright, second attempt. You saw the when it spewed oil all over the floor. I got most of it cleaned up, just a couple of dots there. But here, I used a little solvent on the mop. So now, look at this thing. It's just covered in goo. I wiped a little bit off the deck, and but look at it, it's just slime. You guys might remember this, right? So we'll take this off. We won't worry about this just now. Look at that. So what I think was this air filter got so dirty that it was pulling oil up the crankcase ventilation tube, which is right there. It goes down there, right? And it was burning and spewing oil because this is so dirty. That's my hope. So I'm going to just stick a little bit of gas in the tank first of all to see if we can prime it. Ooh, it's got some goo right in there too. Hang on. Look in there. But let me just plug this with the rag. I know it's going to be icky poo-poo. And we'll get some air and we'll just clean off that area around the carburetor. Stand back. Sorry, got the shakies, right? Alright, let's let things settle down. And I'm going to sweep the floor right now. Look at that. Oh. Okay, so I'll be back when I get this place cleaned up. At least now I can touch that mower. Alright, this is the air filter. And the air filter housing. It's all oily, of course. I'm just wiping things down stage 1. I really hope that engine's okay on that little lawnmower, because I like that. I like the, that's called a Briggs & Stratton Classic. Yeah. So I got a bag going here. We'll just add to it. Okay. I'm gonna. So look at the crap I got off the floor just from that lawnmower. And a few dots, but that's okay. The dots fats tend to evaporate. Okay. Are you off or are you on? You're still on. All right. Let's finish the job. Kidding. We're going to have a look at the spark plug. Oh, it looks like an old NGK or an E3. I almost wonder if I worked on this lawnmower like 7 or 8 years ago. Yeah, it's an E3. Because right there, he must have removed the throttle cable and bent that lever down. You see that? Although other guys do that too. But that's kind of one of my little trademarks when you want to get rid of the throttle cable and just run at 90%. So let me just clean up this E3 plug and I'll be right back. There, that looks pretty good, huh? I don't mind E3 plugs. I think they're a fine plug. But I don't think it's kind of overkill on an old flathead. They're okay. If I get them in, I use them because they're a quality plug. Okay. First thing, clean. Second thing, I'm going to put a little bit of goat juice in the gas tank to see if the primer works. And if the primer works, I'll take it outside and we're going to start it up. I cleaned the tank out 3 times now. How much gas do I have in there? I'm trying not to get in the way of the camera. It's really inconvenient. Oh, that's good. Okay. This is the Holy Grail right here. Excuse me, my voice is a little bit off. So right down there in the throat of the carburetor, when I pump that red button, we should see a squirt of gas coming from right on the base. You ready? Don't throw up. See that? So that should fire. So now what we're going to do is take it outside. I know it's cold. It's a cold day. You can tell the furnace is still running, right? Okay, that's a pretty good vantage shot. I'll give her a few more squirts now that we know it's squirting. And it should go. The springs are on the governor. But it's going to smoke. But I might not stay running. So that means the carburetor is clogged. Suck the bad stuff through the tube. Let's do that again. I wonder if it'll start now without the primer. Are you guys still watching? Yes, you are. I had to get a clamp for here. Alright, I'm going to change the oil in this guy. Right now. So I know it's a good mower. I get to use my new sucker. There we go. It's hot. Alright, suck it some more. That oil is hot. You hear that? That's cool, eh? I think I got it all. Okay. Now I'm just going to go get some oil and I'll be right back. That was fun. Okay, a while back somebody suggested I change feet during the fast motion part. We can do that. Let's go. Okay, we need oil. I know you guys like to see everything. And the only mower I have not changed the oil on is the beautiful orange Tecumseh that was in such fantastic shape. But I get all kinds of comments because I might not film it. You didn't change the oil, you didn't do this. But anyway, no. I changed the oil on every lawnmower unless requested. Quite a few years now. Not many requests to not do it. Okay, oil. It's 500 milliliters, pre-measured. And once we get this in, we're going to wipe down that mower. It looks shiny, but it's shiny with oil, which still has me slightly concerned, right? Okay. Good. Oil change done. Now, we got to get a new filter. So I'll be right back. I have a little more cleaning to do. Okay, the next one's pre-measured to 500. Just a tad more. Oh, pretty good. Yeah, just a tad more. That's fine. Yes, Dave, I'm using my stick. And this bolt is a 5/8. I don't know if I got a seal on here that's making it damp or if it's just all that oil that was up top. Because it looks like it's coming through this seam between the engine and the hole in the deck. I need my flashlight. Just going to check that out a little bit. No, I don't think it's a seal. It's not wet enough. I'll run it and we'll see. I might wipe it off with a rag. And we'll get a fresh look at it. We've got till May now to sell this one. Alright, here's the air filter, so it's going back in after this too. So I'll be right back. The blade is a little chewed up. Not, well, yeah, it's quite chewed up right there. Right there. So I'm just going to sharpen this and I'll come back. Alright, I'm just tightening up the blade now. I hand tightened it. That's good. X foot-pounds, right? So now I think we're ready to lower it down. Let's put the air filter on right now. I haven't cleaned the air filter housing, which won't take long. I'm just going to soak it in solvent. I know there's things I need, right? I'll just talk to you here up on the bench. I could use a solvent washing tank, but I hate the smell of them, you know. Although they say you can get now, the new solvents don't stink like they used to. I could use, see on the big stuff, I could use a lathe. Pardon me, to lighten my way there. I could use a lathe. I could use a bigger drill press. But you know, I grind along. I've got most everything I need. A lot of you guys out there have sent me things that I need to. And I thank you every day. I don't have, to this point, I don't have sponsors or, you know, companies sending me stuff. I've refused a lot, but I don't have, I'm not sponsoring companies or anything. So this is my own little road show. So in that regard, thanks for still watching, and I hope you guys just appreciate what I'm doing here. You know, wintertime lawnmowers. This is the projects that pile up in the summertime you don't get a chance to do, and then you get a chance, you know, when the weather gets cold, you get a chance to catch up on stuff like this. So thanks again. A little bit tidying up to do on this mower, and we'll come back. So I'm just, this is the filter. It looks great now, eh? And I'm just going to wash the filter housing. And we're almost done this bad boy, if it doesn't drip oil. All right. So I live in a city of about 100,000 people, but it's in the middle of nowhere. So I don't think it would have been, you know, the rest of this work on this lawnmower doesn't look like me, like that E3 plug. So I don't think I've seen it before. But now let's have a little walk around. Okay. Take that little edit out there. So there she is. That's not oil, that's just cleaned off. I might clean it one more time with some fantastic spray. Oh, let's get the bag on there. I might have to clean that up a little bit. One moment, please. Just going to try some air. Right, and one more thing. I want to get that on-off. I want to get that on-off. I want to get this working just a little better. Be right back. All right, there it is. That's after I wiped it down with Fantastic, so there's no more oil on the cover, eh? Looks similar, but better. And I got a whole bunch of grass out of this groove right here when you're doing bags. It's the groove between the rubber and the iron right there. I got a whole bunch of grass out of there, so that'll help it seal. So I think that's a pretty nice lawnmower. It's a shame I can't sell it right now. Well, I could. Somebody smart would buy that, right? So I'm going to take it off the stand and we'll see how it runs. That'll be fun. Let's give her a test tickle. Okay. Clamp! It says 3 times, I'll go 4. It's old. I'm sure I'm not going to break my elbow. It runs good, huh? Still a little smoking from the oil in the muffler. So I'm going to put it through its paces, and we'll check it once more before we sell it or put it away for the winter or whatever. I don't know. Thanks. All right. This is the next day. This mower's had a chance to sit overnight. Let's see here. We're going to check the oil. I might have to wipe that. There it is, like 1/16 of an inch above full, perfect. We'll give it a couple of primes. We'll do 3 primes, just like it says in the book. 1, 2, 3. You know, on these classics, I usually change the diaphragm, but I think because there was so much oil in the gas and inside the carburetor that diaphragm was preserved. I'm not going to do it. Sometimes you can create more problems for yourself than not. It started with 1 pull the next day when everything was cooled off, in a cool garage too, not a hot garage. So I think we're done this one. Thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you on the flip side. What do they say? Is that what they say? Thanks a lot anyways. We'll see you later. Alright, I just took the gas out of that lawnmower. Put the gas cap back on and we'll run it out of fuel. I don't know how long it'll take. Not very long, I don't think. I really like this lawnmower. Okay, this one's going into storage. Once again, thanks.